We look to race number 6 now at Happy Valley, and the field looks this way for a Class 4 over the 1,000 metres. G1 Excellence coming back in trip. Savvy Delight gets a wide draw again. Stand Up, he's having his first start since February. He bled in a barrier trial on the 16th of March. That's why he's been off the scene. Bulb Tycoon, visor off, Shadow Roll goes on. Colourful Prince, last start all-weather winner, carries an extra £6 switching on to the turf. Oversubscribed gets Alexi Vidal back on board. He has a good record on the horse. Plentiful better last time. Starry Night went over the 1,000 2 starts ago. That was in Class 5, and Dashing Triumph makes his Happy Valley debut. His lone win came in a Griffin race, Tom.
Colourful Prince led up on the all-weather last time out and was able to see it out over a fast-finishing Elon. So he should lead here again. Of course, there's no more all-weather races this season, so hence they're on the turf over 1,000 with him. Sergeant Pepper, Plentiful, should get a nice run through from barrier number 2, and Savvy Delight awkwardly drawn again, Paul, in barrier 11. Yeah,
if they go forward, he might just be caught wide. So there is the opportunity for them to go back with him as well. G1 Excellent, he's been generally getting back, but from a nice draw, I think he'd be sort of back in midfield. Oversubscribed generally, he goes back, doesn't he?
He does, and charges home late over the 1,000 metres. Colourful Prince, though, Paul, on the all-weather last time, his turf placing did come over the 1,000 at Happy Valley.
It did. So he has performed at Happy Valley before. He's drawn ideally in barrier 1. The horse is in good form. He can go forward and lead, so I'm going to include him.
Yeah, good win here, and he was able to just cling on late in the piece here, but he didn't want it much further because they were all coming to get him. And look, on the turf, I know he's performed Happy Valley, but I'm gonna leave him out in this race.
Okay, so it's no for Colourful Prince for Tom. What about these two, which have got turf form, Tom? Savvy Delight runs 8th here. He draws barrier 11. Sergeant Pepper 2nd. 1,000 metres is his go, but he's out in 12.
Yeah, look, I've put him in because I wasn't really sure who else to go with in this race. He's got that awkward draw. He's only a one-time winner from 27, so I'm not his biggest fan here, but he stayed on well enough behind Fast Serve, who was a debut winner, Paul.
Yeah, so look, I'm going to include him as well, but I'm a bit like you, Tom. I haven't got him on a win line, just on a minor line.
You've been with Plentiful a few times throughout his career, Paul, and this was his best run last time, running 4th, oversubscribed. He'll be making ground, I'm sure, again this week.
Yeah, he's a horse that likes to finish off. Look, I don't mind him, this horse, Plentiful, though. They've taken him up to Chungfar, and his track work up there has been quite good. So I think the Triple Way's done him well. This is the best we've seen from him, and he's going to get every opportunity. So if he's going to win one, this could be it.
Yep, he set 4th in the run. He pretty much held his ground here over the final stages. Was definitely a better showing, and he's had a good run of draws. So again, I don't think he's had too many excuses.
Another all-weather horse, Tom, that we know is Stand Up. He's had 3 goes on the turf. He's never been to Happy Valley. He's turf trialled here on the comeback trial from that bleed. We're going to roll the replay past the post because he really ran through the line and passed those pulling up quite strongly.
He's been a bit of a gunner so far, hasn't he, since he's been here? 4 second placings, first up for 144 days. He's dropped 39 pounds, blood post-race in a scope, and then bled in a trial. So not for me, Paul.
I've got him in just on a very, very minor line on a 4th line Stand-Up, because I went back and looked at his trial at Happy Valley when he was a while ago now, but he actually trialled really well around the Valley. And look, you can see some of these horses transfer all-weather form to the Valley.
Big money muncher.
Yeah, he's on a minor line.
All right, that is a Stand Up. And what about G1 Excellent, Paul? His last 2 not quite as sharp. One of them over the 1,000, then 1,200 last time, but this is his favourite distance this week.
It is. Look, he just worries me a bit because his pattern's gone backwards, hasn't he? Look, the track work's been fine, but look, I'm just a bit wary carrying 135.
He's back to 1,000 metres, so I think that's going to be a positive for him. And I know he's got a big weight, but I think he's probably worth taking the chance with the season he's had.
It's such a strange race, isn't it? With the all-weather form, comeback horses, G1 Excellent looking to get back into form. What did you settle on in the end?
Well, I went with Plentiful because the reason being is his trip up to Chungfar. I think he's done him the world of good up there. His work's been good, really good up there, and the best run we've seen from him was at his last start. So we'll take a chance with him, and he'll get every opportunity from an inside draw. Colourful Prince will try and lead all the way. Sergeant Pepper's got the awkward draw, and Stand-Up's trial was good and has trialled well at Happy Valley. 9, 5, 6 and 3.
Yeah, this race is a real minefield, and there's some horses that are shockingly out of form in this. I'll go with G1 Excellent. At least he's been able to win 3 times this season. Yes, a big weight. Vincent Ho goes on board, but I think the positive is that he comes back to 1,000 here. Sergeant Pepper's in. Starry Night didn't do a great deal last time out, but he has placed in this grade. He was a winner in Class 5 2 runs ago. He's back to the 1,000. And Savvy Delight, another one that's drawn awkwardly, was okay late behind Fast Serve last start. 1, 6, 10 and 2.
Colourful Prince has come up the early favourite for race number 6, but he's loose at 4.2.